What's up YouTube? This is Nitro. So it's Monday, and so that means Fire Dragon Day. And today I am going to be doing the level 55 version of the Fire Dragon. And the reason I'm doing the level 55 is I had already done the level 50 version without even realizing it. Never found this Fire Dragon particularly challenging. The only thing, the thing is about it is it doesn't really get any attack buffs from what I've seen. What it just does is it has an AoE attack that hits the whole map. So it's not really the Fire Dragon that's deadly, to be honest. It's actually more the creatures on the map, and as long as you can deal with them, finishing off the Fire Dragon is pretty easy. Other than that, the thing to be aware of is it also has a Demon Dragon Breath, which means it attacks multiple enemies within its 3 blocks. That's its AoE attack. The physical attack, single target attack, just does double damage and can deal continuous damage. But none of this is particularly strong compared to any of the other dragons. So with that said, yeah, let's begin. I've never found this dragon to need any particularly specialized strategies. If you have Leon and Liana, you can keep attacking and retreating, and that just makes him very, very easy to beat. So, yeah, with all that said, let's just get started. The first thing to pay attention to is the enemies on the map, because that's what's going to be the most challenging part of this map. And, there's 2 Lancers, which means I bring Bernhardt. There's some demons, but they're archers, they're ranged units, so Leon can handle them pretty easily. And finally, there's 2 cavalry units, so I bring Ledin. For the last spot, I could bring Bozel, I could bring Sophia for her rewind, so that I can attack multiple times with Leon. The last character is quite, you're open to use pretty much whatever you want. I think Leon and Liana, as usual, is required for any of these dragons. The higher level dragons, they all pretty much require Leon and Liana. That's what I've noticed. So I'm going to use this setup, but before I begin, I have to equip up Sophia. So I'm just going to retreat first, give Sophia some equipment, and then get started. And really, the only reason I need to give Sophia equipment is so that she can survive the AoE attack of the Fire Dragon. As long as she can survive that, things will play out just fine. And my highest mage set is not very high, it's just, it should be this one. So I'll just remove everything from Lana, go over to Sophia, and quick equip it. And actually, I think I do have a level 30 helmet from Bozel. So let's throw that on, rather than the level 20 Moloch's head. There, done. So that should make her tough enough to survive with 2,000 hit points. Even if it doesn't, I believe I can still beat the level 55 dragon without it. So, let's see. Alright, let's attack, level 55 dragon. Here we go. Oops, I accidentally... Okay. So, Ledin will be... Bernhardt will be attacking these golems, these lancers, and I'm going to leave this side... I'm going to ignore this side first. I'm going to crush the north before taking out the southern side. Sorry, I'm just repositioning a bit because I want to kill this golem the first turn with again, and then I can rewind right away. Alright, this looks okay. The reason I want to kill this right away is because I don't really want him to guard those 2 archers. If he's dead, then it just becomes easier to wipe out 2 isolated archers without anything to protect them. So, attack. Let's see if this works out. And retreat. And rewind, of course. Or sorry, again. So he gets in the second attack. And then faction buff from Bernhardt. One thing I should check, what skills do these guys have? So nothing special. And how about these? Okay, these guys have strike, so they can move an additional 3 tiles after they initially move. Which means as soon as I trigger them, they will be able to attack any of my units. So just in case though, I'll activate Divine Guard first. And then rewind all this. So that everyone can use their skills again. So let's see if Sophia can survive the Demon Roar. Yep. Okay, in that case this becomes very easy at this point. I can use a gain to kill off targets, so I'll probably do that instead of healing. So I'll use Sophia to heal. There we go. So, Leon will kill the Lava Titan. Infantry countering Lancer. And then I have 2 attacks with... Sorry, Bernhardt will kill the Lancer. And then Leon will kill off both of these demons. So let's actually just Chivalry again. 1, 2, 3, yep. Just making sure I have enough movement to attack. And I don't even think I need the skill to be honest, but let's just be safe. Okay. And gain him. That will also heal up everybody. And attack. Finish off that flame skeleton. Actually, this seems almost easier than the level 50 version, which is kind of funny. Right. So now I actually do want to bait these attacks. So let's move right. So it's... Let's see. The thing I have to be wary about is because of the strike ability, they can move 3 additional movements after they first move. So what that means is 1, 2, 3. So they could actually attack both Bernhardt and Liana, which actually means I can't bait this turn. So I won't. We will just hold back for a turn and make sure I'm out of range. So let's turn on the danger zone. So let's... Next turn, I'll move in. One other thing I have to check. Make sure they don't have any minus mobility attack. So just attack, break, and strike. Okay, so they can't break the guard of Ledin. That makes it easy. In that case, let's aggressively move forward. And apply Divine Guard again. Next. Everybody up. So... Rushing forward. We can apply prayer after this. And let's do it. Prayer for everybody. So that at the end of their turn they all heal. 20%. Uh-oh. Ledin might actually die. Yep. Oops. So because this is level 55 version, my Ledin, which is level 50, cannot survive 2 strikes. Well, that's slightly annoying, but that's not... It won't exactly break anything. We'll just continue with this fight. I think I should be able to beat it. Alright. So the most likely target this guy will attack is Bernhardt. So I'm just gonna move out of range. Rihanna, that is. So that he can't... He's guaranteed to attack Bernhardt. Don't believe he can one-shot Bernhardt. Good. So, his guard skill is still active. Ooh. Okay. So let's mass heal. Now I have to make a decision. Okay, I'm going to use again. So let's chivalry up. Attack. His guard skill is active as I said, so even if I attack the Hellhound, it will be actually attacking the Lava Titan. Which is fine, because I just wanted to weaken it so that Bernhardt can guarantee the kill without dying. Ooh, and I actually didn't get that kill. Alright, then let's heal up Bernhardt. As long as he doesn't die, I'm okay. Alright. So let's just heal. And kill the Hellhound. And now we're at the dragon. So if you have a higher level tank than I do, or if you have Vargas for example, who will definitely survive 2 strikes from Cavalry, you won't have as much trouble as I am having with Lenin. And so let's turn on the danger zone again, so that I know how far I can move in. Ooh. There we go. So we're now positioned to attack that dragon. Now the interesting thing is I'm not quite sure how much continuous damage this, like what the continuous damage means exactly. So we'll see once I get into position to attack. Rewind is available, which is perfect because I'm going to move Bernhardt in faction buff. And the reason for the faction buff is Chivalry is not active this turn. So I needed to faction buff so I can attack. Oh, and I'm actually out of range! Well, that messes up my plans a little, doesn't it? Well, that's not... okay, that's fine. So I'll move up, I'll apply Prayer after I move Leon. So Leon will begin his attack next turn. And we'll begin with Prayer. So let's just see what this dragon's continuous damage thing means exactly. I think there was a debuff, that might have been it. Okay, so after taking action he loses 20% hit points. That's what the continuous damage thing does. So I want to be able to heal, if I can, to remove that effect. Ooh. Let's see. Well, let's start off with Leon's attack. See how much damage it does. Didn't quite catch that. It went by a bit too fast, but in any case, it already took a good amount of damage. That's what I wanted. So let's again And we will chivalry this time around. Attack. And I'm actually going to get Bernhardt out of here because he's going to lose 20% hit points. So let's rewind everything. And Leon will take a hit, but it doesn't. You can see it doesn't do much damage to him. You know, the angel. Not even all the angels died, just half of them. So, Fire Dragon, yeah, not particularly deadly. That's been my impression, and nothing the Fire Dragon's done has made me change that impression of him. So, AoE heal. Let's attack then. With the skill. And retreat. And then we again once more. And then that's a oh no! This time I'm going to use chivalry because it just wore off. Attack buff again. Back. And then once more, let's use Bernhardt to bait another attack. Bernhardt is just, yeah, he's just here really to tank. Oh, and one last thing to note, my Bernhardt has a +1 mobility movement, that's why he can move 4 tiles. He has the speed boots, which is allowing him to, you know, move in and out of the dragon's range at will. Okay. Clearly the turn for prayer after Leon attacks. So we'll go in, attack. Retreat, and I waited for Leon to attack first because he still had the chivalry buff, and chivalry also has the reinforcement buff which heals up your units. So now you'll get a new healing buff from Liana. Alright, and Bernhardt, I think he can stand here because he's gonna heal 20%, so let's just do that. He'll apply faction buff to give it to Leon, and then... Now this is a... So... I'm not sure if Bernhardt's gonna survive now, but that's not a problem. Even if he dies, I'm really just relying on Leon for damage, since the dragon, the fire dragon, cannot kill Leon in one hit. So that's fine. We'll just apply a heal. Just give Leon an additional Merciful Heart buff. Sophia. So let's see if Bernhardt can survive. Yep, he does. No problem surviving there. And that means he just retreats again. And attack from Leon. And this time I just need to keep Leon fully healthy. Which clearly isn't that hard. One heal from Sophia brings Leon back to full health, and then one heal from Liana will bring Bernhardt back to full health. He'll attack Leon, but not do any real damage. Oh, and again is active again. So first, let's heal Leon. Yep, let's heal Leon first. Attack, retreat again. That will be the plan. Attack. Ooh. This time Leon took a bit more damage than I thought he would. I think that's because I don't have any healing on him anymore. But but then with again chivalry is active again, which will heal him up. So just strike and retreat. And it's just repeating the same process over and over again. And now the dragon's already nearly dead. I'm just for most of these dragons, I'm now using pretty much the exact same strategy, right? Sophia, Liana, Leon. The combo of these three characters is just practically unstoppable. And if I'm impatient, I don't believe Bernhardt has enough damage to actually kill the fire dragon. So just a little bit back, bring Leon back to full health so he can tank that strike. Actually, this is also hindsight. I could have just left Leon probably beside the dragon and tanked it. Oh, wow! So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but he was able to one-shot my Leon. How many turns is left? 1. Okay, so that 1 turn means the cooldown on rewind will refresh, so I will faction buff this turn. But again, I lost Ledin, and I'm still not having any problems beating this dragon, which just shows that it's not particularly tough to beat. Okay, it did its AoE attack. I just need to bring Bernhardt up to full health, and then he will attack, and then that should be make it over. So let's attack. Let's use again. Uh-oh. That's 115 health. I hope it attacks my Bernhardt. It dies. Yes! Okay. So that ended up being a bit closer than it needed to be. But it worked out. Again, you know, if you have a slightly tougher tank than mine, such as Vargas, who can revive himself, you know, like the reason my Ledin died is because he's infantry. So the cavalry units, once they've killed all of his phalanx soldiers, they hard countered him and just took him out. But regardless of that, you know, the fire dragon is really just much easier than most of the other dragons. I'd say the fire dragon and the dark dragon are by far the 2 easiest, while the ice dragon is a bit tougher because you do require 2 mages and some healers, and it's kind of hard to have that many mages and priest equipment sets. So I would say the ice dragon is fairly tough, but the thunder dragon is probably the toughest because, for me anyways, I can't really I just struggle with the thunder dragon with its AoE attack and so on. So, you know, this was my first attempt at level 55. You know, I lost Ledin right at the start, and I was still able to beat this dragon. It's really not that tough, as long as you have Liana and Leon. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.